Hi, I'm Jill.
And I'm John.
And we're the Geezers on the Go.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
In this episode, we've got another countdown for you. Army Corps of Engineers campgrounds and national parks. And we threw in the Tennessee Valley Authority Park just for good measure. We'll be counting down our favorites starting at number 10. And we've also got some honorable mentions for you. So buckle up and get ready for the ride.
Coming in at number 10 is Ortona South, a COE just east of Lake Okeechobee, near the town of Moorhaven, Florida. The campground is on a lock system on the Caloosahatchee River that cuts straight across Florida from the Gulf to the ocean.
There they go. We sure saw a lot of different kind of boats coming through the lock, sailboats, big boats, little boats. But they say there's about 15,000 boats come through there a year.
15,000, that's a lot of boats.
Ortona is a relatively small park, just 51 RV sites, all with water and electric, and about that many more tent sites.
This is our site, number 32. We're in the first loop, even though the lower numbers are in the second loop. But we're right at the end. And you can look out there again into the pastures.
And you're only about 40 miles from Lake Okeechobee, where you can hitch a ride on an airboat, if you can stand the excitement.
We made Dale Hollow Dam our 9th pick because of its layout, location, and sheer beauty. It's located near Salina, Tennessee, on the Obey River, just downstream from Dale Hollow Lake and not far from the Kentucky border. It was built by the Army Corps of Engineers, along with the dam that forms Dale Hollow Lake, renowned for its smallmouth bass. This Dale Hollow campground here is beautifully laid out. They give you plenty of spaces and plenty of room for all types of campers and trailers and RVs. Water and electric only. There is a dump station. Many of the sites are located right along the Obey River. So although we're not on the river, we do have a really nice campsite. We're at campsite number 63, and it's sort of at the bend here, so we got lots of space. It's also a great park for riding your bike or just taking a stroll. And there's lots to see in the park.
Coming in at number 8 is another COE, Wallace Creek Recreation Area on Enid Lake, Mississippi. The park has more than 100 sites, mostly full hookups, and, as you can see, easy access to the lake.
Yeah, these Army Corps of Engineer camps are starting to become some of our favorite places to go camping, and Wallace Creek was right up among the best of them that we've been to.
Right, it was nice big sites. A lot of them were pulled through, had full hookups right on the lake and the beach. This is looking at our campsite here at Wallace Creek Army Corps of Engineers on Enid Lake in Mississippi. It's not a bad site. It's a pull-through Site 71, But what's kind of odd is as you come around, the site kind of drops straight down.
We're coming up on the Enid Lake Dam. It's an earthen dam. And to the right is Enid Lake. And then at the other end is the spillway on the left.
Coming in at number 7 is Douglas Headwater Campground, a Tennessee Valley Authority recreation area. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump from Pigeon Forge and the whole Dollywood scene. It's got 60 campsites, most of them with water and electric. And the views. Well, what do they say? They're $1 million views. We're in site 46. We're in sort of the second loop, and there's us over there. Just pan out here, and this is a pretty view.
Yeah, the TVA must have been quite the thing in its
Yeah.
day. They built that dam in the 1940s in 1 year.
Yeah.
Continuing the countdown at number 6 is Ives Run, a CoE on Hammond Lake in Pennsylvania. Ives Run is near Tioga, a few miles south of the New York border, and Hammond Lake is a real hot spot among local fishermen.
It's a very pretty campground.
Oh yeah, and the beautiful trees, gorgeous Lake Hammond is 700 acres and a gorgeous lake.
We're at site 54, and as you can see, it's a pretty spacious site, and there's a lake down there, and you can see the lake from our site. The site has water, electric, and sewer. I would say probably half of the sites have full hookups, the rest have water and electric, and there is one little section up above that's a primitive site. But this, as you can see, is very big. And if you had kids, it'd be great because you could play some frisbee, some wiffle ball, maybe some tag football, and easy walk down to the lake.
And that's 6 through 10 in our countdown of COEs, national parks, and TVAs. We'll get to our top 5 in just a second, but first, a few honorable mentions.
And now, the final countdown. Number 5, Cedar Point in the Croatan National Forest of North Carolina. The park is near Swansboro, along Bogue Sound, and just 2 miles from the famed Crystal Coast of North Carolina. It's a small park, but it's so close to so many beautiful sights, it's hard to resist. This campground is really nice. It's kind of secluded. It's not real big. I think it only has about 40 sites, and they're really big sites.
Yeah, and it's a real pretty place too. I mean, it's just you know, out here in the middle of nowhere. What you would kind of expect from being in a national forest, I guess.
Right, and it just has electric, but it's real easy to go fill up your tank over by the dump station, so that's no problem. And the campground is right along Bogue Sound. And there's a boat launch just maybe less than a mile from the campground where you could either launch a small boat, kayaks, and go fishing. Plus, it's a really cool trail there. It's called the Thailand Trail, and it goes maybe about a mile or so around the marshlands and stuff. Real pretty. And one guy said if you went all the way to the end in season, you could dig for clams. But we're also close to Emerald Isle, which is only about a short drive over the bridge, and Emerald Isle is not very commercial. There are places you can go out to the beach and go swimming, so you could take a trip out there, and there's a few restaurants.
Yeah, and we got to go to the North Carolina Maritime Museum, which was kind of cool, and
Fort Macon.
Fort Macon. Shenandoah Lake comes in fourth in our countdown. The park is in the George Washington and Jefferson National Forest in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains, near the town of Lyndhurst. It has 3 loops, some with electric, some primitive, and it sits between 2 small spring-fed lakes. It is, in a word, gorgeous. I mean, they got some really cool stuff around here. They got the upper lake with
it has a nice trail. You can walk all the way around it too if you wanted to.
Yeah, and then the lower lake's got a swim beach. They both got fish in them. They got trails. They got a cool little brook that runs between the 2 of them. And then there's Crabtree Falls, about 20 miles away, but worth the trip. Just be careful.
Got a sign here warning us of something.
Oh yeah, that 23 people have died climbing on the rocks around these falls. Every week or so they got to come up and change the sign because another person falls off the rocks.
Uh-oh. Danger Will Robinson. Right? Coming in at number 3 on our countdown is Buck Hall Campground in the Francis Marion National Forest near McClellanville, South Carolina. It's a small park with only 14 campsites, but it's big on fun. Not many shade trees here, but who's got time to sit in the shade with so much to see?
What do you think of this place, Jill?
This is probably one of my favorite places we've ever camped. It's got big spaces. We're right on the Intercoastal Waterway, and here we are at Buck Hall Recreation Area. We're right in the middle of the Francis Marion National Forest.
Swamp Fox.
Swamp Fox, from all you oldies know him from Disney. This is probably one of the prettiest spots we've ever been in. It only has 14 campsites and a few tent sites.
Yeah, and because of that, the sites are huge.
And these are beautiful sites right on Intercoastal Waterway. They're gigantic, as you can tell. It's all this space here. There's only 14 sites here. It's water and electric, and table and fire pit. One big loop.
Coming in at number 2, Oregon Inlet, part of the Cape Hatteras National Seashore on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. The campground is located near Nag's Head, just down the road from Kitty Hawk and the Wright Brothers Museum. But let me warn you now, this place can be beautiful beyond words. Or it can be scary as a rowboat in a rogue wave.
We're having a very bad storm here. Ah, what a difference a year makes. Last year, at this almost same time, beginning of November, we were so windy, you could barely open the door. You could have never put out the awning. It would have been blown out to the ocean someplace. Here at Oregon Inlet, along the Outer Banks, we're in the same spot we were last year.
Even on the nicest days, the sea can be a little rough, but the birds don't seem to mind. Nor do the fishermen.
And finally, our top pick for this countdown, Cotton Hill, a sprawling CoE campground on the shores of Lake Eufaula in Georgia. There's no single reason that we picked Cotton Hill as number 1. Instead, there are a lot of reasons, and it's hard to explain, so we'll just show you. This is our site number 60. We're in the Marina View Loop because there's a marina on the other side of the lake here. We're going to take a quick spin around this loop and see what we can see. Most of the sites on this loop are right on the lake, or a little finger of the lake. Although there are a few sites here in the middle, but all of them have good lake views. Here we go. We're zooming on Lake Eufaula.